Hey everybody, it's your boy Dr. G, the number one motivational speaker and life strategist. I'm so excited to be at this Be the Fuel Youth Summit. I'm so pumped up right now. I want you to just make sure you'll get yourself comfortable wherever you are in the world, wherever you're watching me from. I want you to know this. And I want you to get this in your mindset as we move forward, as I break down something that we're going to talk about, which is procrastination. I want to tell you that you are amazing. I want to tell you that you are powerful beyond measure. I want to tell you that there is nobody in this world that can be you. So I just want to put your hands together for yourself and tap yourself on the shoulder and say, I am amazing. Come on, I want you to say it with me from your belly, from your heart. I want you to say, I am amazing. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am here now. You see, sometimes we have to remind ourselves that we are here now and that we exist. And there is nothing in this life that is not for us. But one of the number one things about that kills us, or kills all our dreams and kill all of our goals, is because we procrastinate too much. I was one of the number one procrastinators, like for real. And you know, I want to tell you this. How I conquered my procrastination might be different to how you guys may be able to conquer it, because I'm going to teach you today some things that you can do to conquer it. But I need you in this time that you understand that you are in control. So say that for me. Say, I am in control. You are in control of who you are. Every decision you make, every single decision you make in the 24-hour clock is in your control. And I want you to know this. As you listen to me today, I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that I'm so happy to be a part of this movement. Because you see, young people, I ask myself, what if I knew the information I had 20 years ago when I was a teenager? When I was 14, when I was 15, when I was 16, when I was thinking about dropping out of college, like a college dropout like I am. I know if I had the information that I'm about to give to you, I know that I would have been different. I would have been at the level of success where I desire at the age of 25. But the truth is, I did not have the information. And secondly, I had some inherited stuff that I did, and now I have to suffer for it. And I want to help you guys. I want to teach you guys that if you can only take control of the things that you can control, you will realize that procrastination doesn't exist. So let's get this right now. So let me tell you this. I hope you got your pen and your paper out, and let's talk, because I remember that day, like that morning, I got up out of bed and I was longing to go to college. And I thought to myself that I didn't want to go to college. I don't want to be a part of college, because somehow the teachers don't understand me and the work was not really what I wanted to do. And I started making all these excuses. That is one of the biggest number one things a part of procrastination, is that we will find any excuse to not do something. But the truth of the matter is, if you could just make a decision that you are going to do it, regardless if you don't feel like it, regardless of how you feel, and understand that you're going to take control of your time and you're going to take control of your effort, you realize everything becomes easy. So no excuses. You got to write that down real quick. Say, I'm going to stop making excuses. Because believe me, it's very easy to find excuses to stop yourself from doing the things that are important to you. And the thing is sometimes we don't recognize how important things are to us until we be in the last minute. We're in that emergency mode. But I needed to know this. Procrastination don't happen all at once. It happens by seconds. It happens by minutes. It happens by a build-up. And that's exactly why we don't, or many people don't get to do the things they want, because they allow procrastination to creep in. And it's one of the most deadliest weapons to killing everybody's dreams. So you got to say, write it down. Say, I'm not going to make no more excuses. And this is the thing. I was making excuses about why I couldn't achieve in college. So guess what I did? I dropped out. College dropout. That's me. And even though that morning when I was meant to be in college, I went to the park and to hide away, play basketball, hang out with my friends, I knew I was making a bad decision. And this is the thing. You have to come to a place that you understand that every decision you make that's bad, it might not affect you right away, but it will affect you in the future. So you as a young person, you're thinking you've got time. And that's one of the things that comes into procrastination. You might think, hey, I got tomorrow. But the truth is, tomorrow is not promised. And also, you don't know what can come up in your day tomorrow. So that's why you've got to say, look, I'm going to do it now. So you got to stop making excuses. And that's one of the things that made me drop out of college. And now I spent 10 years of my life trying to figure out where I want to be. My friends, my young people, I need to get this. You are in control of your dreams. Every dream you have, every goal you have is important. Every one of them is possible. But it's down to you to make a decision that you're not going to procrastinate. So tell me, what are your dreams? What are your goals? What are some of the things that you want to make become a reality? And I want you to list each one down in one of the section on that paper that you're writing right now. As you wrote no excuses, I want you to write down your dreams, your goals, and the things that you need to do. And then I want you to write somewhere on the paper how important they are to you. What would happen if you had them? And that's how I started to think about procrastination. I realized if I became the #1 motivational speaker and life strategist in the world, then my family would be blessed. My legacy would change. Because my father and mother never had the opportunity to fulfill their dreams because of poverty, because they decided that I was going to make some different priorities. That brings me to the next thing that I want you to notice. After you write them down and you say how important they are, I want you to say, write down your list of priorities for your dreams. You see, the thing about it is, there are some dreams that will be in delay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing about it is, there's some dreams that you have to wake up every single day and act on it. And that's how you bring your dreams into your reality. But you need to understand that when you prioritize the things that are important to you, then you start bringing them closer to you and making them exist in your life. So that's what I did. I started having my priorities after I stopped making excuses. So this is the thing about it. You have to realize that to become, you have to get to that point that I will prioritize everything I need to do, everything I must do, and make sure that it happens in that 24-hour clock. And this is the next thing that brings me to the next thing that I need you to get. You see, time is not promised. All we got is now. All we got is right in this moment. You know, as a matter of fact, I could drop this in there right now and I want you to get this. I'm going through a very difficult time in my life because I thought I would have had more time with my sister. But my sister died this week from the coronavirus. The thing about it is, right during this epidemic, this coronavirus, I want you to understand, it is teaching me that even more than ever before, that we have limited time. And you've got to understand, you've got to put a limited time on your dream. You got to have a 1-year plan. You got to have a 3-year plan. You got to have a 3 months plan. You got to have deadlines and push yourself to a position where you can execute within the 24-hour clock. So that's the way you're going to bring your dreams into your reality. So yeah, I'm here and I'm showing up to the spot. I'm pouring into your life. I want you to get this. But it took effort. It took me prioritizing this moment. it took me stop making excuses and execute. I needed to understand execution is what decides what you will become. Write that one down. Execution decides what you will become. And I'm going to tell you this, like for real, I know you might get the paper, you got to prepare for the exam 3 weeks from now. And you're thinking that you locked down, you're on lockdown and you got time, you can watch TV, you can watch PlayStation, you can do all these amazing things because you got 3 weeks. But the thing about it is that time just slips away based on the way we plan our time. That brings me to the next nugget. You must have a plan to execute. You must have a daily plan. I remember listening to this video, right? And this guy in the soldier, he says, look, the first thing we do when we get up in our barracks as a soldier, we make our beds. That's the first task of the day. It puts our mind in a position to complete the task. And I'm going to say this to you, and you need to get this, that every time you execute a task and you complete it, there's some sense of achievement. And it builds that drive inside of you that says, I want to complete something else. But until you start having that drive that you're going to complete a task in the day and you're going to make your priorities and you're going to stop making excuses, you're going to have a plan and you're going to execute every part of that plan in that 24-hour clock. That's when you start making steps closer to your dreams. That's when you start making steps closer to living your best life. That's when you start making steps to making your dreams become a reality. And what you will realize is procrastination disappears. Because you've already started the process. You see, many of us have dreams, have goals, have big ideas, but we have not started the process. And the thing about it is, the process can be gruesome. So yeah, you get up in the morning, you're thinking, I don't want to make no bed. I just climb out of bed, run into the shower, I leave it there. And then tomorrow you do the same thing and your shoes is on the floor. And before you look back in a week time, you've never made your bed, you never cleaned your room, and it becomes a big mess. And that's how procrastination kills your dream. That everything that you did not prioritize, everything that you did not plan for, everything that you've been making excuses for, you are unable to see that the time is running out. So I'm going to tell you this, time is running out on your dreams. Time is running out on your goals. And during this COVID-19 on lockdown, there is so much things you can do in the space to get your mind right, to get your body right. And the first thing is, I'm going to tell you, is start setting tasks for yourself. And make sure you put yourself in a position where you are completing each task. I'm going to tell you this, like for real. I remember the first day I said to myself, I'm going to live my dreams. I'm going to pursue my dreams. I'm going to become the greatest motivational speaker of all time. I did not know how I was going to do it. But I started with thinking to myself, I want to share my story. I'm going to tell people I'm a college dropout. I struggle with learning disability, dyslexia and dyspraxia. I was beaten to learn in the classroom. Some teachers said my head was too hard to learn. Some said I wouldn't amount to anything. I said to myself, I was going to be the biggest and the greatest motivational speaker because I lost everything to a volcano and I thought my dreams died. But I woke up one day after going through a depression, a broken heart, and there in that room where I made a decision that I was thinking about taking my own life. In that room, in that dark room, I thought to myself, look, I can't go on. I got to give up. And I came up and I heard this voice saying to me, push. Gershom, you got to push. Your mama had to go through pain to bring you here. I needed to understand. You got to push. Your dreams are depending on you, Gershom. You got to push past your pain to get to your greatness, Gershom. You need to get to a point that you understand, Dr. G, that you are amazing. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You have something inside of you that the world needs. And this is what you've got to understand. That the urgency you put on your dreams, that the urgency you put on your goals, that you set tasks, you stop making excuses, you execute, you put yourself in a position where every single task, from washing the dishes, from making up your bed first thing in the morning, from saying to yourself that I'm going to start with gratitude, I'm going to be thankful I'm alive, and I'm going to execute. is the moment that you recognize that everything in this world is in your hands. Yes, and that's how I became to becoming number one. That's how I made it from a college of about sleeping on a park bench, being homeless. Because I start setting tasks for myself in every day. Look, there's nothing that makes you different to Richard Branson. There's nothing that makes you different to Oprah Winfrey. There's nothing that makes you different to any star or any hero. Listen, shout out to the Black Mamba. I'm going to tell you this. He said it. Look, I need to do all I can while I'm here because I understand this is all I got. And that's why he made it to become one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He prioritized his dream. He understood the value of his dream. And every single day he wake up, he pushed. He worked. He grind. And when he loses, he got off the court. He came back on and he practiced. So that's why I need you to get this in your spirit right now. You've got to execute till it becomes normal. You've got to execute. You've got to write that one down. You've got to execute every single day. Completing the task every single day. Because believe me, when that day comes and you get that sad phone call, like when I found out that my sister was gone, in that moment, I fell to the ground. I was confused. I couldn't move. Tears running down my eyes. I understood that right in that season of my life that I had to continue executing in love, in honor of who she is. And this is why you will have your dream. Procrastination is not real. Procrastination is not real. Write that down. As I wrap this up, I want you to say procrastination is not real. I want you to get this down. During this COVID-19, you got to say to yourself, every single day I'm going to set myself tasks and I'm going to complete each task and I'm going to make it a priority to understand that everything I do, I will stop making excuses and I will have a plan and I will make sure that plan, I will stick to that plan, and when that plan don't work, I will go back to the plan. I will restructure the plan, but I will make sure that I will take every moment and every second to prioritize my dreams so that I could make step to my dream, to make step to my goals. And every day you will recognize that procrastination is not real. It's your boy Dr. G, the Love Motivator. I want you to say this with me, and I want you to say these words as I wrap this up. I believe in myself. Come on, come on, you've got to say it till you believe it. I believe in myself. I believe that in my dreams, I can make my dreams become a reality. But I must, say it, you've got to say it with me. I must become the person that will make their dreams become a priority. So becoming is about the process. And I'm challenging you today, I'm daring you today that you will become the person that your dreams need you to be. And if you really want to make your dreams and a reality, and they are important to you and they're a priority, you will trust the process and you will make sure every single day that you don't put off what you can do today for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. It's your boy Dr. G, the Love Motivator, saying love the life you live and live the life you love. Let love be the reason why you wake up every single day and live your best life. And if you could just tap into your why. I say I'm going to do this for those people that say I will never amount to something. I will do this for those people that hate on me. I will do this for those people who doubt me. I want you to understand, if you could just get to a position where you could hold on to your why. Every single day I wake up and say, I'm doing this for my daughter and my wife. I'm doing it for the teacher that told me I wouldn't amount to anything. I guarantee you that you will become the greatest. But most of all, you will have every dream you dream of. It's your boy Dr. G, the Love Motivator. You know what time it is. It's always knockout time. It's so amazing to be a part of this summit. You make sure that you take every nugget and apply it to your life. And I guarantee you, procrastination will never exist anymore in your life. I'm gone.